So I need to make this video. um, Before I do start, I do want to let you know that my channel, we do not speak about only what you want to hear, but we talk about what you need to hear. If you're looking for somebody to tell you only what you want to hear, this not gonna be the channel for you. But on my channel, we keep it real, okay? And we are transparent. So if that's not something you're looking for, you might just want to click off. But anyway, just sitting here thinking and reflecting so much, just reflecting so much about how the things that I've been through is severely traumatizing to a point where if God didn't have his hands wrapped on me and kept his hands on my mind, that I could have lost my mind a long time ago. Like, when I say it's numerous of things, like, it's numerous of things. Like, now that I've been sober and that I stay to myself and stay away from the distractions, like, I'm really, 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 really able to see everything for what it was, what it wasn't, and what it is, and what it ain't. Like, just it's crazy, because your family, you think is someone that you should be able to love, that love you back, and that will take care of your heart, that will never do anything to hurt you intentionally. But when you really begin to analyze everything and process everything, you realize that everything was done to you to make you realize and to know that this is how these people really felt about you. Because the respect was never there. The respect was never there. The real support was never there. The love was never there. And what do you mean by that? Everybody felt like, oh, because, if you got the same blood running through your veins, that they're going to love you anyway because you're family. That's absolutely not true. Because you could belong to a whole family and don't mean y'all have the same spirit. Like, I used to just be... and it's crazy because I went through it for a long time, not seeing what it was and why it was the way that it was. Like, constantly, people playing with you and trying to take advantage of you because they just felt that they could and that nothing would happen, that they could, that you were going to let it slide because that's what you've always done. Regardless of them showing you that you're not really loved and you're not welcomed, you still put yourself around it because you couldn't even see back then that people were showing you that they don't rock with you. But instead, you took it as a joke, like, oh, that's just my cousin, that's just my sister, just how they are. But think about it. It's nothing to do with just them being how they are. Because they only do you that way. They don't do the ones that they really love that way. You know what I mean? So, just thinking about so much that I've been through, like chronic abandonment, abusive relationships, false friendships, betrayed by people that, like I said, that loved you and you supposed to love. So you thought that they loved you. Just the way you was willing to, fight about those people. If anybody called you, you was coming. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. But it was never the same for you. Like, but you just gotta realize what it is, you know? And every single day, there is something that comes to my mind that reminds me of how a person treated me or whatever and how it made me feel. And instead of wondering, why do these people do this to hurt me, I'm past that stage. I'm to the stage where it's just all being revealed as to why they treated you certain type of ways or left you out in the cold, stuff like that. Like, for example, like something I was thinking about earlier is like, this how you know, like, demons reside in a lot of people. And I mean, it's a lot of them, a lot. But just sitting here thinking, like, it's like, okay, for example, I'm losing my train of thought, but I'm good now. Okay, so yeah, just thinking like, okay, you know how they teach you to be a law-abiding citizen. You're supposed to work, pay your bills, you know what I'm saying, and stay out of trouble. Don't do things to go to jail, whatever. Boom. And it's like, okay, if I'm doing that, and you supposed to be doing it too, at least that's what you're displaying, and you're doing that too, why would you hate me for actually doing what's right if you doing what's right? Because all that meant was, when you are really doing right and you coming from a righteous heart space, that yours is genuine, versus them putting on a mask, pretending to be genuine, pretending to be a kind person, pretending everything about them is pretending. So you be wondering, like, dang, y'all told me I'm supposed to live this certain type of way. I'll follow the rule. So why would you hate me for following the rule that you're supposed to be following too? Because at the end of the day, they know how you are acting and how you are functioning is really your true self. Like, that's really who you are. You're not putting on a mask to be that person. Versus them putting on a mask to seem to be perceived that way, when really their heart is far from being righteous, their heart is far from being loving, heart is far from being kind. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, you'll be sitting here and you'll be thinking like you going crazy or something. Like, what did I do wrong if you was doing the same thing I'm doing? Oh, I know what I did wrong. My place was genuine when I was doing it. Everything comes from a genuine heart space when I do it. So automatically you hate me because you pretending to be what I am. You know what I'm saying? Like, it is crazy. It's crazy. But again, I gotta understand it. I understand. Got a lot of witches and warlocks. You know what I'm saying? That works against me because of who I am, because of the spirit that resides in me. And yeah, I just it's like at one point I remember having these conversations with different people or try to tell them what they doing was hurting me and all that, and that didn't work out. It didn't change nothing. Me trying to talk and wonder why, you know what I'm saying, how could we fix this as a relationship or a friend, family ship, whatever, however. I remember trying to talk about those things. So for the fact that the people that I wanted to talk to about it weren't willing to listen, I don't have no choice but to get it out another way, because I'm not letting nothing or nobody stop my growth and my healing. I'm not doing it. So yes, I'm going to speak about some of the things I've been through, because for the fact that I need to heal, I want to heal. I want to heal. So I'm going to get it out however I need to. Because at the end of the day, ain't nobody going to care about you like you care about you. Not even your husband or your boyfriend or nobody. So you got to do whatever it takes to be the best version of yourself. Like, yeah, I endured so much I should have been in a crazy home. Or I endured so much that I could have been murked somebody or did some crazy junk. Because like I said, because God kept my mind. That's why I'm okay today.